What should you post when you have absolutely no idea what to say? This is one of the most common problems small business owners face with social media. You know you should probably show up more often. You know content can help people understand what you do. You know it can help build trust. But then you open LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever platform you use, and your brain suddenly goes completely blank. And at that point, it is very tempting to either post something random or not post anything at all. So in this video, I want to give you a few simple places to start. Nothing complicated, just practical content ideas you can use when you feel stuck. Hi, I'm Paul from Digital Growth 101, and I help small business owners feel more confident with digital marketing and digital technology without making it all feel more complicated than it needs to be. And today, we're going to be looking at what to post when you feel like you just run out of ideas. The first place I would always start is with customer questions. Think about the things people ask you before they buy from you, book with you, or work with you. These questions are content gold. And yes, I did just say content gold, which sounds slightly dramatic, but it is true. If one person has asked you a question, there's a good chance someone else is wondering the same thing. For example, people might ask, how much does it cost? How long does it take? What is included? How does the process work? Is this right for me? What happens after I get in touch? Do I need to prepare anything first? Each one of those questions could become a simple post. You do not need to overthink it. Just answer the question in plain English. That alone can make your content more useful. Another simple post idea is to explain one common mistake people make. This works well because it helps your audience learn something useful, but it also shows that you understand their situation. For example, if you're a website designer, you could talk about the mistake of focusing only on design and not on clear messaging. If you are an accountant, you could talk about the mistake of leaving things until the last minute. If you're a fitness instructor, you could talk about the mistake of trying to change everything at once. If you are a consultant, you could talk about the mistake of not having a clear plan before taking action. The point is not to make people feel silly. The point is to help them avoid something that might be holding them back. A simple structure could be, one mistake I often see is, why it matters is, and a better starting point is. That is a perfectly useful post. The next idea is to share one quick tip. Not a full guide, not everything you know, just one useful tip that someone can quickly understand. For example, if your website homepage is unclear, rewrite the first sentence. If your social media feels random, choose one theme for that week. If your email list has gone quiet, send one helpful update. The mistake people often make is trying to put too much into one post. But one clear tip is often more useful than a long, overloaded explanation. Think of your content as a small stepping stone. Each post helps someone move a little bit further forward. Another simple content idea is to show a little behind the scenes. Now, this does not mean you need to share every detail of your life. You do not need to suddenly become a reality TV show, unless that is your thing, in which case, good luck to you. But people do like seeing how businesses work. You could show how you prepare for a client meeting, how you plan your week, a tool you use, a project you are working on, a lesson you have learned, a simple before and after, something you are improving in your own business. Behind the scenes content helps people understand the person and process behind the business, and that can help build trust, especially for small businesses where people often buy from people, not just from logos. Another easy post idea is to explain one of your services, but here is the key. Do not just say what the service is about. Explain the problem it solves. For example, instead of saying, I offer website support, you could say, if your website feels out of date, confusing, or difficult to update, website support can help you get things back under control. That is much clearer because it starts with the customer's problem. People are more likely to pay attention when they recognize themselves in what you are saying. So when you talk about your services, Ask, what problem does this solve? Why does that problem matter? What changes for the customer when they get help? That gives you much stronger content than simply listing what you do. So here is a simple task for this week. Create 5 post ideas using these 5 prompts. 1 customer question, 1 common mistake, 1 quick tip, 1 behind the scenes post, and 1 service explained through the problem it solves. That gives you 5 useful content ideas without having to start from scratch. And if 5 feels too much, just choose 1. Start with 1 customer question and answer it clearly. That is often one of the easiest ways to get going again. So if you have no idea what to post, do not sit there trying to invent something clever from nowhere. Look at what is already happening in your business. Look at the questions people ask. Look at the problems your services solve. Look at the things you explain all the time. That is where a lot of your best content will come from. And remember, useful content does not need to be complicated. It just needs to help the right person understand something a little more clearly. And if you would like more simple, practical digital marketing ideas like this, I have created a free Digital Growth 101 community for small business owners, startups, and anyone who wants to feel more confident with digital marketing and technology. The link is below, and you will be very, very welcome to join us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.